Are you out of your mind? What do you mean the U.S. government just texted me, asking me to Venmo them some money so they can pay off the national debt?
All right, so I don't know if you guys know this, but we actually have a website. The government has a website, pay.gov, where you watching this can actually help contribute to paying down the U.S. national debt.
Glad to have you, amazing viewer. I'm back again with another compilation. I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok 3 days ago, and I was convinced that it was fake news. I was like, are people now propagating fake news about the US? I was like, no, it can't come from an American. Yeah. But today, my For You page has been flooded by Americans complaining of their government telling them to contribute to the payment of their national debts. And apparently this has been going on for a while now. And I am so concerned. Not these, the people who are always complaining of their government taxing them on everything they own. What do you think about this? Like the video for recommendation and let's dive into this.
The U.S. government just asked me to borrow a couple of dollars till Friday. I already pay you guys. It's called taxes. I'm not giving you any more of my money. What is going on here? I saw this text and I got to thinking, I got to figure this out. Am I being scammed? Am I being thrown for a loop? So I look it up and I find out this isn't new. This isn't some new thing. This is some Trump administration thing. No, this has been around since 1961. The government came up with this plan called gift us some money so we could pay off the national debt. I said 1961? How long have we been in debt? So I get to look it up how long we've been in debt. Guess what, guys? Since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of America, we've been in debt. Started off with $75 million debt because of wars. And then I thought, have we ever paid this debt off? Yes, we did. One time. 1835. We got the debt down to $0. We was finally in the clear. You want to know how we did that? I want you to take a guess. Go ahead and take a guess of how we got the debt down to $0 in 1835. Take your time. I ain't gonna rush it. The president at the time was Andrew Jackson, the man that owned 150 slaves. Take your time, think. Slavery! Slavery is the answer, buddy. Yeah, on the backs of other Americans is the only way that we paid off the national debt. Now, I don't want to hear anything else about y'all telling, oh, we need to start standing for the national anthem. I don't want to hear that, all right? The next time I stand for the national anthem, the lyrics need to be changed. It doesn't need to start off with, oh, say, can you see? It needs to start off with, oh, say, can I borrow a couple dollars? Because I'm not doing this with y'all. You trying to tell me to get you out of debt when America's in debt? American debt. The Americans in debt, but you asking the Americans that's in debt to pay off the Americans' debt. How did you even get the debt to $34 trillion? Who do we owe? The galaxy?
This cannot be real. This cannot be real. The government, the U.S. government, who has the audacity to give me, little old me, a credit score, the audacity to charge me like 10 times the amount I've borrowed for student loans in interest. This same government actually is asking people to Venmo them to pay down the national debt. I wish this was satire. I wish this was a joke because I saw it and I was like, this is a joke. And I went and it's true. Like, babes, you've taken away everything from us. We don't have health care. We don't feed kids in school. You take our money to commit a genocide. And now you expect us to help pay down the debt? Like, worry about yourself. I don't know. Every passing day, I'm like, this can't get any worse or more embarrassing to be an American. And somehow it does. Honestly, wasn't that the only positive thing about potentially having a Republican everything is that at least they're supposed to balance the goddamn checkbook.
America is a welfare queen. The biggest.
Seriously, I'm patriotic. You know, I'm a American through and through. But what are we doing here? I could see if I had say-so in what the money was spent on, but last time I checked, y'all take the taxes and do what you want with it. Now you want me to help pay your credit card debt off? We got these bills going crazy, inflation going crazy. I can't get a break. I wish I could post my Venmo account and just ask for help. Crazy situation, man. You can't make this up.
Did you know you can now Venmo the U.S. government money to reduce the national debt? They also have a Give, Send, Go now for the same purpose. The president said, I heard we had a brilliant young man go on Give, Send, Go. He made $20,000 after he lost his job because of the radical left. It's a beautiful, beautiful organization. And that's a brilliant young man right there. He believes in all the things that I believe in. We now have a Give, Send, Go to reduce the national debt. It's a beautiful, beautiful idea. With the money that we raise from Give, Send, Go, we can pay off the we can pay off the national debt that Crooked Hillary and Sleepy Joe and Obama started. It was all Obama. Any donations made to this Give, Send, Go fund will in fact be tax deductible.
I think I am officially in the Twilight Zone. Are they out of their ever-loving minds? What? Let's go. I have so many opinions on this. Oh my lord. Anyway, I'm just over here trying to pay off my student loan debt. That's about to start accruing interest to go back to the US government. My Venmo, my PayPal, my Cash App, and a direct link to my new account, not GoFundMe, the other one, are in the link in my bio. So, good riddance.
Honestly, nothing surprises me anymore, but I had to look this up because I could not believe that this was true. I figured that there's no way possible that they think that we are this naive, this dumb to give them free money to donate for the deficit, but lo and behold, it is true. Venmo, PayPal users can now send money to the US government to help pay down the $36.7 trillion in national debt. This right here was my response to this news.
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there?
Instead of saying paying you for what, standing there, it's more like paying you for what? You already steal from me. Now I tell you what, if there's anybody out there who's actually doing this, donating to the government to pay off the deficit, please comment down below because I also have a bridge to sell you. And now, of course, I'm just joking. You can do whatever you want with your own money. But at the end of the day, I just can't believe this is a real thing. Like, what clown world are we living in? The amount of money they already take from us, that they tax from us. And now, if you want to donate and give them even more money, then go ahead. It's just the epitome. It is the zenith of this clown world, this clown show that we are living in.
But this is a major step in getting rid of cash and the government's secret plan called Project Hamilton. Since 1961, the Treasury has allowed what they call gifts to reduce the public debt from its people. In that time, the total amount donated is around $67 million, which comes out to about $1 million a year. With the debt rising $55,000 every second, makes this move more of a good gesture and also a way to onboard the younger generation. With the rise of debit cards, credit cards, and Bitcoin, cash has slowly been getting phased out for decades, making room for digital-only transactions, making it easier to track and control the flow of money. And the real reason for the digital economy is the central bank digital currency, making it easier to collect taxes, fines, or pay tolls. This all started in 2020 with Project Hamilton, named after the first US Treasurer, Alexander Hamilton. The goal is to build and test core technology to help power a US digital dollar. If and when it's implemented, it would give the government direct access to individual wallets, making banks less relevant as people can just hold their money directly with the government. It could also become the government's version of Venmo and PayPal, removing the middleman once and for all.
The audacity, right? These are the same conservatives that scream no socialism, yet they're on Al Gore's internet digital panhandling, make it make sense, and asking working class Americans to spare a little change for the national debt. You already take taxes out the checks before it hits the bank. And now you got the nerve to ask for more money. So instead of making rich people pay their fair share, you'd rather still continue to pass the collection plate around to all of us to get our money. This is what happens when Trump and Republicans give tax cuts to billionaires and then try to crowdfund the consequences. It's like reverse Robin Hood with Wi-Fi. Rich people out here playing in our faces again. First they take the money, then they ask us to fix it. Baby, this ain't patriotism. This is audacity with a login screen. We are not okay, y'all.
Government sound like they need to make an OnlyFans. So the U.S. called theyself begging for more money. Y'all, now they taking donations on a $36 trillion debt. Every day, y'all make me wonder why I'm paying taxes. I ain't gonna lie, that's about as close as it's finna get to donating over here. Don't y'all just print out more money? Don't y'all make that shit? How y'all asking for help and y'all is the help? So let me get this straight. You want us to help y'all pay off debt while also having debt of our own. Start a job, first check come, we already started donating. I'm ready to see a printout where our taxes really going. Cause how's y'all still begging? There's only so much free money to go around. Y'all in the White House looking millionaires in the face every day. Then turn around and ask somebody making $20 an hour for a donation. Shit need to be studied. How y'all get money from all of us and still fucked up? All y'all doing is mismanaging money.
Like, how we gonna help y'all pay the debt for the country as a whole if we struggling to pay our own debt? Like, the only way we gonna get this economy booming is if we lower prices. And I don't know, but I'm not into all that trying to figure out a solution. I'm just worried about the problem. I'll figure out a solution later on down the line, but what the solution is not gonna be is me taking the money that I'm making and trying to help pay the debt for what? Just so we can get back into debt? Because the reason why we even in debt is because we keep giving billions of dollars to Israel. Is Israel giving us money? Who's giving us money? Who's helping the American economy boost up our economy? No other country is doing it. So why are we helping other countries? And then we helping countries destroy other countries. I could see if we was helping Palestine or Sudan or motherfucking a country that needed it. We helping niggas destroy other niggas shit. Like, bitch.
Excuse me, have y'all not looked at the current economic data? Ain't none of us got no goddamn money. We broke right now. And really, what do they need our money for when we have Fortune 500 companies that pay barely anything in taxes? They pay less percentage-wise than what a kindergartner teacher pays or janitor. Negative 42.7% effective rate. Negative 0.6%. Negative 0.2%. We got negative $494 million that's not getting collected. If y'all can go without all these millions of dollars or and take these low percentage rates, you don't need us to donate. So y'all, don't be go donate y'all money, because if they can't take that correct percentage, because they all be telling us, well, you know, billionaires and millionaires, they get taxed 37%. They businesses get taxed 17%. Did y'all see 17% on there? Did y'all see 37% on there? I saw negative 4.7%. I saw negative 0.7%. I saw a lot of negatives. And then when there was a little percentage taken, it was like, what, 1.2, 3.4? I get taxed more than that. I get taxed, I believe, 17%. So why am I getting taxed 17% and then getting taxed 17% at minimum? So y'all go ahead and save y'all change. Since they can do without all that millions of dollars, y'all can do without my love $10 here and there.
Nah, I know they didn't just post this. I know they didn't just post this, bruh. Hey, if y'all love America so much, go ahead, here. Help them pay the debt off. You got Venmo, you got PayPal. If you love this country so much, help them pay the debt off. Go ahead. It's not mandatory, but y'all talk all this stuff about America being the best country. Okay, be a good citizen and help them pay the debt off. The crazy part is, it's probably some people that's gonna help them. No. If you helping them pay off the debt, I need to talk to you. Book a call with me. We need to really talk. You telling me you're gonna go to work for 40 hours a week. They already taking 40% of your money. You got a high rent or mortgage. You're in debt. You're suffering from interest. You're saving money in your savings account. You don't have any assets. Paying property taxes, insurance. You're tipping at restaurants. And now it's voluntary to help the U.S. Treasury pay off their debt. Something that you were never involved in. How do you not see the scam? They're literally telling you we're scamming you. All jokes aside, this is like probably the funniest thing I've ever seen this year. How we gonna pay off y'all debt when we in debt? How that work? You want us to make donations? Where the tax money going? Nobody talking about that. Where's the tax money going? Isn't the tax money supposed to help us pay off our debt, pay for the roads and all this stuff? I just ran over a pothole.